I'm happy for you. If you're here watching this, that means you're doing something right. So what you see from this, what you see from my stories, what you see from whatever, I always want you to take that as motivation and not a flex, because it don't matter how grateful you are or how humble you are. If you decide you want to treat yourself to something, or you feel like you deserve something, then go ahead and get it, because if you don't get it, somebody else will. So I'm going to take this time to obviously say, thank you for still believing in me, still pushing me, and still being there, allowing me to be there for you. And what's beautiful about it is that a lot of y'all I've seen have been like standing up for yourselves as human beings. You're saying what you believe is right for yourself. You're saying you don't care about what other people think, this, that, and the other. And we're all humans at the end of the day, but the fact that you're realizing what you want to do now, who you want to be, who you want to be looked at as, and basically everything that you've been like compiling inside is starting to come out now. And now people are starting to see the more confident side of you, the more lively side of you, the side of you that wants to spend time with yourself. And one way or another, you're gonna have to figure that out, whether you realize it, somebody reminds you, or whatever. Because life, well, I can't say life sucks, because it's not life that sucks. It's the world that we live in, obviously. And I really feel like that's one thing that we tend to like confuse, because we say stuff like life isn't fair as well. And once you get older, you realize that life is fair, because it's unfair to everybody. We've all had times where things went wrong when there was literally no reason for it to go wrong, but it went wrong. And what are you going to do about it? Yeah, you can get mad, but what is that going to do? It's not going to make it any better. So if you're upset, if you're mad about something, yeah, be mad, be upset, but at least find something to do about it. Because if you spend more time being mad about it than doing something about it, then you're going to have people passing you up, because you're sitting there mad about the world, mad about what happened. And that's going to come back to bite you. So all I can do is wish you the best and wish you peace, love, and happiness, because we all deserve to experience life like to the fullest, have like a full day or a full feeling of life inside of you. And that's what I want to bring to you. All these trips that I go on, all these adventures that I go on, I'll be thinking of y'all, because I'm obviously doing this for myself, because I got to take care of myself. But we always look back at what we went through. We always look back at who was there with us when we didn't have nothing. And when you come here, you start to think about the people back at work. You start to think about the people back home, or like a stranger that you had an interaction with. You're like, man, it'd be nice to have them here with me right now. You know what I'm saying? And just like look at life, because when you have a view, it like gives you so much room to just wander and look around and come up with something to bring into existence. That's why when you go like to the top of a mountain or something, or you go somewhere where there's a nice view, like a dark sky park for astrophotography, you're always looking around, you're looking behind you, up, down, right, left, because that's your imagination looking for somewhere to go to find something. And when you find something, it can be something as you like seeing a certain star, or you seeing a bird fly past you twice, and then suddenly you have this great idea of something that you want to do, and you bring it into existence. And now you've shown people what it's like to, how do I say this, to be creative. You spend time with that inner child, let your feelings, your emotions, your imagination, just let it all run wild. Like when you let your kids out on a what do they call it? It's the grass field or something like that. Just run around without a care in the world. And what that does is, once they tired out from using all this energy, just being so full of life, sometimes you just sit there and you're like, wow, this is life. I'm happy, and I'm happy for everything that's happening, because I know not everything is going to go the way we want to, and not everything is going to be all sunshine and rainbows. And we pretty much see that every day with the weather we're having. Sometimes it's going to be gloomy, sometimes it's going to be sunny. Other days it's just going to be like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? So you just got to take pretty much like everything with a grain of salt now, or at least like certain things in life, and not to take it like too seriously to the point where it clouds your judgment and thinking, because you know that you want to do something with your life, whether you figured it out or not, or whether you understand what you need to do. There's a certain part of you that's telling you what you need to do, and I just hope that you can figure that out, because whenever we get help, they can only help us to a certain point, and then from there we have to figure it out with ourselves. When I used to write songs to lo-fi beats, there was this one set of bars that I wrote, and it goes like this: listen up, let me talk to you. You trying to get to the other side, let me cross with you. I know this is your road, but I'ma walk with you till I bid you farewell, but keep my thoughts with you. That right there. Because no matter how much help you get, at the end of the day, it has to be you to do it. Because once you get that completion, satisfaction feeling, you realize that it was you that did it. It wasn't them. It wasn't the people before you. It was you. And you can feel good about yourself because you did it. So everything, no matter how big or small, you gotta just be appreciative of the fact that you did something. And you did it are gonna be the three most important words you ever hear in your life, because every time you do something, you're gonna feel good about yourself because you did it. When you have like a nice view, what you want to do is not just like look at it, but just appreciate it. Think about all the things that you feel when you look at this view, and think about all the things that you've done in your life and all the positive things that you've done in your life, and think, I'm doing something right. So I'm here. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do next. And once you figure that out, you already know what you want to do next. And then you'll be able to plan ahead, because even me, like, I still got a long way to go, but I still gotta, spend some time with myself, take myself out every once in a while, treat myself. Even if you gotta do it alone, then do it alone. Cause you need that time with yourself, and you need that reassurance, you need that affirmation, you need anything that can keep you having like a glass half full perspective, or at least seeing it as not empty. Because if you got one of those two, then it'll be easier for you to just be grateful for just being infatuated with existence. You'll be able to like look at the cars that pass by, look at the birds, look at the colors of everything that you see, and just take it all in. You don't have to just be like so full of life all the time, but if you have some kind of positive psychology, then you'll at least be able to see the good and the bad, even if there was no reason for the bad to be. And apart from that, when you do treat yourself, don't don't beat yourself up too hard, because we can't help but to think that, oh, I could have been spending my money on this, but I decided to blow it on blah blah blah. Like, it's whatever. It doesn't matter how cheap or expensive it is. Once you make enough money, it stops becoming about the money. So when you're paying for something, like, you're paying for the experience, not the service. And life is an experience, like I said in my other post. So that's what we got to do. We got to experience life. Everything that happens, we just have to experience it. And one thing that I think about a lot is my friends and family that I still talk to and interact with every once in a while. Because there'll be times where I'll be dozing off, or I would just be daydreaming, and then one day I'm just like full of emotions, like, oh, my head is in circles right now, and I don't know what to do because I'm alone and I got no one to talk to. But then I realized that I do got someone to talk to, and if I want to talk to someone, all I gotta do is hit them up. If I want to spend time with some friends playing video games, then I'm spending time with somebody. I have somebody to talk to. When I'm when I want to watch a movie or something, I'll hit up my friend, see if he wants to hang out, and if they want to watch a movie, screw it. Even if I have no idea what the movie's about, I'm spending time with someone and we're watching a movie. And I get to go home feeling good because I use my positive energy to enjoy my day and bring good vibes to that person that I was watching the movie with, because we can feel energy, we can sense it. And that's like the beautiful thing about energy, is that it can't be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred. So when you're getting that type of energy that you can vibe with and you can resonate with, there's this like certain type of aura that y'all can feel, and it helps you just embrace life without even realize how much you're embracing it. Whenever you smile, whenever you laugh, whenever you get mad, like it's all part of life. And I say this hypocritically because, I know I'm not perfect. I know that there's times where I need help as well, and we're all human. And the thing about the strong ones is that when we think about y'all, it kind of motivates us, but then it kind of hurts us in the end because we know that if we start breaking, then the people that's looking up to us is gonna get scared and not know what to do because then they're gonna feel lost because they've been looking up to you and following you. And when you feel stuck, they're gonna feel lost, or at least for the most part, because I know some people who can still like get their act together or get it together, and we need those kind of people as well because us strong people, we still need people. So if you've been looking up to me for the longest and there comes a time where I'm having a bad day and you come to rescue, like, yeah, I'm gonna appreciate you and let you know that, hey, it don't matter who I am or what my status is or what I've done in my life, I'm no different or better than you. Like, I have a smile on my face because of you. You did something nice for me. You were there for me. Whether you paid for a bill, or you gave me a bag of chips, or you just came to say hi. Like, I got to see you, and we got to exchange positive energy, and I get to go to bed feeling good, and I'm gonna take that energy into the next day, and so on and so forth. So everything that happens to you, just let it happen. However you feel about it, just feel it. And once you're done with that, you just gotta be like, okay, it happened. Maybe I'm still a little bit upset about it, but I gotta go do something about it. And whether it is you actually doing something to take your mind from it, or you're just going to do something to fix that problem and make yourself feel better, you know. I've been working at USC for like over 7 months now, and it's definitely one of the better jobs that I've had. And it's not to discredit any job I've had before then. Every job I've had people appreciate me, respect me. They can like see the kindness in my heart, and they see like the enthusiasm that I kind of show. Sometimes I'm just like blah blah, and I just do whatever, but my actions speak for me and they can see it. And because I can see what they see, all I got to do is just do do what I need to do and be the person that I'm meant to be and be the person that they see me as. And that's going to cause like accomplishments, achievements, inspirational moments, and people are just going to look up to you and you're going to have a lot more to say for yourself. And that's basically what life is, man. We can't control life, but we can control ours. We all get a job because we want to have some type of purpose. But just know that the difference between a goal and a purpose is that a job gives you purpose, but a goal helps you find yours. So once you're familiar with yourself and you know how to understand life and you know how to understand people and show people what it feels like to be understood, you'll be able to connect with people, and then you'll start building bridges, and those bridges are going to connect to something that's going to lift you up to where you've been trying to get to for the longest. So I'm probably going to, make more of these. I definitely want to make more of these, but in the meantime, I just want to say that I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you're standing up for yourself as a human being. I'm glad that you're doing what you like to do. I'm glad that you're going back to spend time with your inner child because we need that. It's basically the equivalent of raising a physical, real child. And we see that every day. So don't let nobody tell you what to do, how to feel, or who to be. Like, if what you want to be is who you want to be and it benefits you in the world, then by all means go ahead and do that, because we need people that still have hope. All the stuff that's going on in the Middle East, like yeah, it sucks, and I feel bad that I can't do nothing about it, but I'm just one person. I could probably like donate to the cause or just do something, but at the end of the day, we got to take care of ourselves and wish people the best. So I give my utmost respect and appreciation to the people who are helping those poor people who have to deal with like a literal war zone every day. Like me being here right now, I'm thinking of them because they have it a lot worse than I do. Like I've been through a lot, but I'm not going through a lot anymore. I'm still going through it, but I'm gonna get through it. So for all those who are having like a hard time and feeling like there's no hope, I can't like tell you how to feel or what to think, but I just want you to know that there is some kind of hope. And regardless of what happens in the end, I want you to know that, you did what you could to see the good in life. You kept going, even though it was hard, and you kept telling yourself that yes, this is scary, but it's gonna get better. And in one way or another, it will get better. So I want you to have a happy Memorial Day, happy Mental Health Awareness Month. Make sure you're doing something to make yourself feel better, make yourself smile, and make the world a better place.